The ADA is turning 30 on July 26, 2020. The Americans with Disabilities Act is federal civil rights legislation that protects the rights of people with disabilities. While our deaf community doesn't consider ourselves disabled or broken in any way, our rights as deaf, hard of hearing, and deaf-blind individuals are protected under ADA. In 1990, the ADA protected the rights of deaf people. But in 2008, the ADA was amended to include all people with hearing loss. Before the ADA passed in 1990, rights for our community were very limited and only applied to entities receiving federal funds. If a deaf person went to the doctor, there was no interpreter. Telephone companies excluded the deaf. Employers didn't want to hire deaf or hard of hearing people. Transportation and housing discriminated against our community. There were many places that were not accessible to the deaf, hard of hearing, and deaf-blind. Now medical providers and businesses of all kinds are required to provide American Sign Language interpreters or CART or other accommodations to make sure their services are equally accessible to our community. Employers can't discriminate against deaf, deaf-blind, and hard of hearing individuals. And employers must make reasonable accommodations to ensure equal access. Now, housing and transportation include many accommodations, like flashing lights, written communication, and various devices to ensure access. All these businesses even receive tax credits to help offset any expense they incur by being ADA compliant. Our community has had our civil rights recognized for just 30 years. We've made a lot of progress, but we still have a long way to go. Bridges Tennessee and Bridges West advocate and work every day to create a more just and inclusive world with equal access for all. Post a video that tells us why the ADA matters to you. Share a personal story or example. Tell us why the ADA is important. Post in the comments here or post on your social media with the hashtags BridgesTN, Bridges West, and ADA 30. We're excited to see your stories.